I think we can go ahead and start. We're gonna ask our youth pastor extraordinaire, Chris Baulacher, to open us up in prayer tonight.
Thank you for that. I invite you to pray with me. Father, thank you for the chance to come together. God, we thank you for just the blessing of living in a community led by servants who seek to do not just your will, but God, to just seek to do the will of the community. God, I just pray that these proceedings tonight will glorify you in all that we do. Please guide their words and their actions. May everything that's said here be respectful and just come from a place of wanting to just do what is in the best interest of this community and those of us who call it home. God, I love you and just pray this in your son's name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for that. All right, so on the work session agenda, we have on here, it says for the council to interview for the appointment of Dan Herrick to the street department superintendent. But Shannon, we didn't get a job description on this.
Did you not get the, I don't have a copy.
So we're gonna have to push this to next time.
That's fine.
All right, so I do apologize, is that him? Because
Are you Dan?
none of us have Dan. So it's nice to meet you, Dan. I don't think any of us know you, so we are gonna have to push this to next time because we didn't receive the job description. So it'll be on the next agenda. All right, next, Aaron Walker with Matching McChesney to present the 2024 financial audit. And he just put all of that in front of us. I know. You doing all right tonight, Aaron?
I'm doing well, thank you.
This is beautifully put together as usual.
I appreciate that. It's about nearly 500 hours of manpower to get the audit completed each year. I am hopeful with Luann and Shannon involved. It's the hours are starting to come down on our audit. Things are getting a little bit faster and a little more in line. This audit, I was here last November presenting the 2023 one, so that one took approximately 14 months. So we're 13 months. We're a little bit faster this year on this one. And I'm hopeful that for FY25 it'll be even faster. So if you can use these audited financial statements to adjust budgets and such to make management decisions. There's 4 reports. There's a financial statement, that's the large one that's bound, that has all the activity of the city and all the different funds. The second report being the management letter, which is things that we noticed during the audit that might be recommendations for improving internal controls over various things. There's a governance letter, which is primarily just a letter from us, the auditors, to you, the mayor and council and management, who's in charge of governance. And it just lists out our responsibilities, your responsibilities for taking responsibility for the financial statements. Then the single audit report is the grant compliance audit. The program changes from year to year depending on total federal expenditures within that fiscal year. For fiscal year 24, it was the senior citizens program because of the purchase of vans made the total federal expenditures rather large. So we ended up auditing that grant agreement and program for compliance. We had no compliance findings, so essentially, long story short, all the expenditures that we tested for fiscal year 24 within the senior center was for, senior citizens, senior center expenditures, and all the agreements and all the interconnected activities there. So no findings on the grant compliance audit. We'll point out on the management letter, which is the, 3-page one. It starts out kind of halfway down the page. It says number 1, interfund transactions. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recommendations. These are from the management letter, things that could still, at end of fiscal year 24, needed some significant amount of adjustments. So we had interfund transactions, we had a lot of adjustments to that, so accounts payable, and then the property tax abatements, there's a comment there about keeping on top of those quarterly payments. item number 4 on page 2 about the arbitrage rules. When you issue debt, if the interest rate that you're earning on the unspent bond proceeds is higher than what you're paying the bondholders who purchased those tax-exempt bonds, you have to monitor it within the first 5 years. If you earn more than what you pay, essentially on the interest, you have to rebate it back to the IRS. So on the, let's see, it was on the, which the 2010A warrant account, it still had a cash balance in it of some unspent bond proceeds from them. And so that would need to, in the 2017B account, this comment is just saying to look at that and make sure that the balances within those two accounts are accurate, and that maybe, you know, the general fund had funded some of those capital projects that those bonds were related to. Maybe that money truly was spent. It just needs to be transferred.
The general fund.
It should be potentially. So it might require a little digging to see what all was paid, you know, what those projects were for 2010 and 2017, and to see if maybe the general fund had essentially covered the difference, so maybe it could be closed out. So that's the main one on there. Let's see, like I said, the single audit, the grant compliance audit, we had no compliance findings. The financial statements, apparently, I don't think you want me to go through all 70 pages of this, but I will point out on, real quick, page, let's see, bottom of page 14. Bottom of page 14.
You said 14?
Yes, 14. You'll see on the far right column, total governmental funds, fund balance beginning, fund balance ending. There was a net increase in fund balance, and a lot of that was to do with the bonds that were issued at the end of the last week of that fiscal year. You see the bond proceeds coming in there, 36 million and such. So, but if you take out the bond proceeds and such, you'll see the 44 million increase, take out that 37 million roughly. So it had about a $7 million overall increase in fund balance just from general operational type stuff. So that's a good one. Do have a clean audit opinion. We didn't qualify that opinion for anything other than a lack of component units listed in here, which is normal. So I think that's it. Most of the points I wanted to cover. Did any of you have any questions? I don't know if you got the electronic copies ahead of time or not.
Did not.
Did you also send a PDF to Shannon?
Yes, I sent it to Luann. She has PDFs of all these, the final copies. And she's submitted the financial statements with the state, which are required to do, Department of Examiners. And then later this week, or maybe next week, we're going to submit the single audit report to the Federal Audit Clearinghouse. Our staff uploads it, and then Luann would look at it and certify it. And so that'll be filed for the fiscal year as well.
Mr. Aaron, it's always good to see you, and thank you for completing our audit. What's the number one thing Sylacauga needs to work on?
Well, Luann's already ahead of schedule on the bank reconciliations, like several months ahead compared to prior years, so that's a good thing. The interfund transactions tend to be out of whack a little bit on the, just talking about debits and credits.
Yep.
If we can get that under control, accounts payable on the general ledger agreed to the list of outstanding invoices. It's always just a little off, and it's just hard to audit it sometimes quickly. The grant receivables and revenues in the past have been somewhat askew, but that's gotten better. So everything's kind of coming into focus slowly but surely.
I know the last time you was here, which was
November.
last November, you said we had one of the best audits we've had in the last 10 years, and we want to keep that reputation, is what I'm trying to get at. Because the audit is very important for several different reasons, so that's why I asked that question.
Yeah, and last November, you know, that was FY23, so that was 14 months beyond year end. This being October is 13 months, so we're getting a little faster. In a perfect world, we'll finish by June.
Yes, sir.
June 30th is.
We've had some turnover, some other
Yeah,
things
sure.
happen. So.
It happens, but that's our goal. So I was talking to Luann ahead of time, and she can get the cash accounts reconciled. I mean, she's already got some of them all the way through September. So we get that and a few other things that she needs our help to figure out how to reconcile a few things. We might get an early start.
Good deal. Thanks, Mr. Aaron. Good to see
Absolutely.
you.
Thank y'all.
Beautiful package, thanks for the extra conclusions that help the guidance.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, next on the agenda is discussion of ALM 2025 Regional Orientation Training on October 29th through 30th, 2025 for Matt Hubbard, Vera Bisignani, Tiffany Nix, Nate Brewer, Tim Vincent, and Laura Barlow Heath. I know I sent out an email, I talked to you about this, Heather, about getting that training schedule, so everything is good. So we're all registered and we're all ready to go. All right.
Did you see this?
Um,
Did you see this?
To the what? Oh, no. I always skip one of it. All right, next item, David Andrews with Center for Municipal Solutions, CMS, to present a resolution number 76-2025 for a co-location of an antenna on the cell tower located at 596 Sorrel Road. How are you
Good
doing
afternoon,
tonight?
President, Council, Mayor, David Andrews with CMS. This application is made by Verizon Wireless for a co-location to provide service from that existing cell tower. This is kind of a unique situation. The tower owner, SBA, actually had notified their contractors that they didn't have to go through permitting for the city, so they started work several weeks on this, and then about halfway through the process, the city figured out that they were doing the work, and we stopped work, and now we're going through the permitting process before we complete the co-location. So the tower is already existing there, and they are not providing service from that tower, so this would be a new service point for the southwest corner of the city of Sylacauga. It would also provide a service in the 280 corridor that goes through the south part of the city. CMS has reviewed the application now and recommends approval by the council. And if you approve it tonight, then they will pull their permits, just like they would normally do, and they would continue to work.
All right, do y'all have any questions on this?
No, he's always good about it.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Yes.
All right, next on the agenda, Lieutenant Renee Cummings to discuss resolution number 77-2025, outlining regulation for off-duty employment for police officers. Hey, Lieutenant Cummings, how are you
Hey,
tonight?
how are y'all doing this evening?
Good.
It's me again, I'm not asking for money this time.
Not yet.
The reason why I'm having to come before you is the state just passed a law. Amy sent out a letter that this was changing October 1. Currently, we were up to par, as we should have been. Chiefs Oak had that laid out for years for our secondary employment and what equipment we use. But now they require the city council to approve us being able to use that equipment. So we have to have your yes in order for us to be able to use equipment on secondary employment. Our secondary employment is things, say Jay Craig is having a special event like their team, they want to hire 2 officers. We allow them to utilize their uniform in the patrol vehicle to cut down on some of the crime that could occur, or possibly cut down on fights anywhere that we go. There's a lot of special events we work. There's a lot of details that we work, such as Knollwood, the utility board, we are up there on cutoff days. We've got other special events such as dances and football games and things like that. But in order for us to keep doing this, we have to have your approval.
Okay. All right, thank you. I don't have any questions
Thank you.
about
Good
that.
idea.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Cummings.
You're welcome.
All right, next on the agenda, Police Captain Jason McNeil to discuss promotion of Shelby Dockery to sergeant.
How are y'all today? Good.
Good, Captain. How are you?
I just wanted to update on our recent promotion, Shelby Dockery, who was recently promoted from corporal of investigations to patrol sergeant. Shelby started with the police department back in 2023, I think is what it was. He's been assigned to patrol division as an officer, then he moved to corporal in investigations, and now moving to night shift as a sergeant. So, Dockery brings a good amount of time with him from other agencies. He has several college degrees, including a master's degree in criminal justice, but I just want to introduce him to him as our new sergeant. There you go.
All right, that's nice to meet you. Congratulations.
Good job, Trevor. Don't go nowhere, Jason.
Yeah.
Number 8, probably.
Number 8, what?
On the work session, number 8 probably needs to be struck because he's not officially, hired yet.
Hold on, let me see.
So he just interviewed with civil service today.
Yeah. It's right there, right?
Yeah, that's early.
Okay,
You still got one more this.
all right. So Police Captain Jason McNeil to request reimbursement pay of 60 hours for Officer Malcolm Kelly to settle, civil service board order.
Correct, it was a ruling on civil service, and then ruling on, we were owing 60 hours of back there.
Okay.
But isn't that subject to a possible appointment with another?
Yes.
So,
Wayne might be able to tell you more about that,
yeah, so if necessary, we're authorizing it. It may not be necessary.
Yes, if y'all can't hear me, I'll go over the mic, but due to information that indicates that Officer Kelly has been hired in Coosa County, we can't verify, according to what Jason and Ryan told me, then we're gonna hold, I'm gonna send a text or an email to Shannon telling her to hold the check. We should be able to find out this week, correct?
Correct.
We should be able to find out if he's hired, and then we've got that issue with the money that Coosa County would be owed to us for, his training and what we paid to get him from Talladega and all that other stuff.
So this is just, so we still just have to authorize this just in case he
Just
doesn't?
in case
Okay.
he's not going down to Coosa County.
All right.
Madam President,
Uh-huh.
that's two separate issues. This is to settle the civil service board order.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna owe him this
So
regardless.
that's from when he was the time he was off, and then they ended up
Right.
cutting the,
Now, we may end up keeping part of this because of what he owes the city, but we still owe him the 60 hours.
okay, but we still need to approve it, but we're not about to issue a check. Okay,
But it's also reimbursement pay of up to 60 hours
Yes.
because there may be an adjustment.
Right.
all right.
No more than, but up to.
But we're hoping this will be settled in the next couple of weeks before the next council meeting, so we have to go ahead and approve it. All right, so is that it on that one, Captain?
That's it.
Okay, that's it, Shannon.
Yes.
Thank you, William.
You're welcome.
All right, so next item, discussion of resolution number 78-2025 for the airport authority to authorize seeking grants for fiscal year 2025. This resolution was supposed to have been executed in October 2024 and was not. Is somebody here from the airport authority?
I can explain it. It was just not executed then. And, they sent it to us and said that the, state is asking for that resolution.
So we just need to
we've
make,
got to go ahead and approve it and sign it and get it.
so they're still gonna consider it even though it's a year late?
Yes.
All right. All right, next on the agenda, I can't talk tonight. I'm gonna say this wrong probably, so please forgive me.
You can't do no worse than I've done in my head over here.
Anno the 90, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to tear it up. I feel people's names are the most important thing about them, and I tried to get those right. All right, it's, to request approval for 050 retail beer off premises only and 070 for PS Mini Bar LLC located at 815 West 4th Street. And this is your first time applying, for this? And I'm assuming that everything has been done with the, police department, Captain? All right, so he's good on this?
Yes.
All right. The next one is for the same person to request approval for 011 Lounge Retail Liquor, Class 2 package and 990 tobacco only for PS Mini Mart LLC located at 815 West 4th Street. And the first time, so we're still, good on this one as well, Captain? All right, thank you so much. All right, what time is it? 5:19.
Doing good.
Okay, all right. So on the old business, it says, we do have a public hearing to receive public input and give consideration to rezoning of 101 East First Street from DTB Downtown Business District to MX-2 Limited Mixed Use District to allow property to be used as a resident. And the things that are gonna be considered, on the agenda is action that is necessary to approve the ordinance rezoning property, Action that is necessary to appoint Michael, Richardson to the zoning boards of adjustments and appeal. He was the only applicant. Action that is necessary to appoint, well, we're gonna take this one off, and that's number 16. So I took it off. Number 16 is coming off. The action that is necessary to approve the training for the incoming mayor and council. The action that is necessary to, approve the location of the antenna for the cell tower. Alright, to approve the resolution outlining the off-duty employment of police officers. The promotion for Shelby Dockery. And this one is on here, it says the hiring, we're taking 21 off, right? The hiring of Ben. Alright, so take 21 off.
And that's also number 21.
And guys, on your agenda, so number 16, the agenda that the public has, so number 16 and number 21 so far has been taken off. It will not be considered tonight. Action that is necessary to, the pay reimbursement for the officer Malcolm Kelly. And then we have, I thought we had
The merit raises have been removed.
yeah, and also too, Shannon, so we're doing the board appointments next time, right?
Right.
All right.
You don't want to go to interview with Angel Harris, have her come in.
Yeah, let's have her come in, but we'll still consider that at the next meeting. Just make it a part of the, just depending on what we have on the work session, we can just make it a part of the work session. If the work session is long, we'll just bring it like at the 4:45. Okay, and also we have the accounts payables. And that's it. It's 5:21.
You can start the meeting early and
Yes.
come back and do the public hearing at 6.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and start the meeting, but at 6 o'clock, we have to stop and do the public hearing. So we are gonna go ahead and start our meeting, but at 6 o'clock, we do have to stop and set your time. I'm gonna go ahead and, call the meeting to order at 5:22. Gonna do a roll call vote. Laura Barlow Heath. Here. Lee Perryman. Nate Brewer.
Here.
Ashton Fowler.
Here.
Invocation was given by, Ashton, you can introduce him.
Pastor extraordinary.
All right. Mr. Doctor. And now we'll stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Mayor Heidi, do you have a report for us tonight?
Nothing to report tonight, Madam Chairman.
Okay, all right. So I need a motion to adopt or amend the agenda.
Motion to amend by deleting 16 and 21.
All right, need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? All right, motion passes. Next item, motion to approve the minutes of the regular work session held May 22nd, 2025.
Motion.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, action to approve minutes of the regular work session held August 5th, 2025.
Motion.
Second? Second. All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, approve minutes of the regular work session held August 19th, 2025.
Motion.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, approve minutes of the regular city council meeting held September 4th, 2025.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
I heard Nate. All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. All right. Next item, approve minutes of the regular city council meeting held September 16th, 2025.
Motion.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, approve minutes of a special call city council meeting held September 30th, 2025.
Motion.
Need a second?
Second.
Lori's gonna have to be quicker than that. Heard Nate? All in favor?
Yay.
Motion passes. All right. So we are gonna pause on the old business. This is one too, so we have two public hearings.
Go to 15.
All right, we're gonna go to number 15, so we're gonna come back to 13 and 14 at 6 o'clock. So number 15 on your agenda, action that is necessary to appoint Michael Richardson to the zoning boards of adjustments and appeals for the 3-year term ending January 2028.
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
All right, Nate, all in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item is gonna be number 17. Action that is necessary to approve training for mayor and council to attend ALM 2025 Regional Orientation Training in Montgomery on October 29th through 30th, right, Shannon?
Yes.
Motion.
All right, let me write this
We
in.
got about the 30th then.
Yeah, make sure we, write that in, it's not on the agenda. I'm gonna leave motion, I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, action that is necessary to approve resolution 76-2025 for a co-location of an antenna on the cell tower located at 596 Sorrel Road.
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, action that is necessary to approve resolution 77-2025 outlining regulation for off-duty employment of police officers. I need a motion.
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, action that is necessary to approve promotion of Shelby Dockery to sergeant at grade PDE-1, step 7 at $28.20 per hour. I need a motion.
Motion.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Skipping number 21, so on to number 22. Action that is necessary to approve reimbursement pay of 60 hours for Officer Malcolm Kelly in the amount of $1,260. I need a motion.
Doing it up to or just?
Up to, yeah.
Up to. Pay up to 60 hours and amount of up to.
All right, just make sure that's, you got it. Thank you. All right, I need a motion.
Motion.
Heard Laura, second.
Second.
Ashton, all in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, action that is necessary to approve resolution 78-2025, authorizing the airport authority to apply for grants for fiscal year 25.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. Next item, action that is necessary to approve accounts payable 2025 in the amount of $291,600.49. Need a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All right, Ashton, all in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. All right. Next item, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 26 accounts payable in the amount of $45,221.58. I need a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. All right, we will go ahead and use this time for anyone who would like to address the council. I know we're starting a little early, so if we see some other people walk in, I'll just give those people an opportunity as well. So if there's anyone here who would like to address the council, remember, no action is to be taken at this meeting. Please come to the microphone, state your name and your address for the record prior to addressing the council. Oh, and also to everybody that came in, please make sure you sign the sign-in sheet because we do have a public hearing at 6 o'clock. Hey, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good. So just state your name and your address for us.
My name is Cheryl McGee, 29 Springs. So I don't have any questions tonight, but I just want to let you know that we are doing a community cookout for Matt Saturday at number 4 at 2.
Okay.
So everybody's invited, everything is free.
So it's gonna be from two to what, Cheryl?
2 to whatever.
And that's for who now?
Matt Hobart.
All right, well, thanks for letting
And
us
what
know.
would you have to eat?
We're gonna have hot dogs, sandwich, sausage. We're gonna have some sides too, but might not be enough area.
Until it lasts.
Yeah, we'll have, stuff for the kids.
Well, you know I like to eat now. I know I look anorexic, but.
No, you don't.
I'll try to get there before 8.
Thank you, Cheryl. All right, is there anyone else who would like to address the council or give us any information? so I guess we're gonna, go ahead and pause the meeting until, 6 p.m.
You did so good.
Hey guys, it's 6 o'clock, late. It's 6. All right, we're gonna resume the council meeting, at 6 p.m. Turn the recorder back on. I don't know how to turn it on.
Recorder on.
There's a red circle in the front,
Does that mean on?
hold it down, and it'll.
It's already on, there's a red light on.
No, red circle. Oh, there we go. Yes.
It's back on.
Yep.
I don't think it was off.
Praise the Lord.
All right, so, the old business, it's a public hearing to receive public input and give consideration to rezoning of 101 East First Street from DTB Downtown Business District to MX-2 Limited Mixed Use District to allow property to be used as a resident. I'm now gonna announce speakers are limited to 5 minutes, each, and groups are represented or supporting the same or similar opinions are limited to 1 representative speaker. I'm now gonna open the floor for public hearing and comments. Is there anyone here who would like to, speak on behalf of this?
Hi, I'm Craig Atkins, and I was the one that brought the petition or made the request. The building has been used as a dental office, was the last time it was used. And we've been marketing the property for commercial use. But most of the demand we've had, or the interest we've had has been for residential use. With the downtown business district zoning, you can only live in the half back of the house. With it going to MX2, it can be used for residence or a business. And our intent is to add a couple bathrooms and a kitchen and use it for residence. And with the MX2 zoning, which is next door, it should not change the characteristics of the neighborhood at all. And I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have.
I don't have any, I remember this.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I remember, I'm good too.
You're just restoring it to the house that it was.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who would, like to get up during this time? All right, I'm now gonna close the public hearing and call for action by council. All right, action that is necessary to approve ordinance 2288-25, rezoning of 101 East First Street from DTB Downtown Business District to MX-2 Limited Mixed Use District. If to consider at this meeting, I need a, motion by council member, to introduce.
I'll introduce.
All right. If to take action at this meeting, I need a motion by a council member to suspend the rules.
Motion.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Yay.
Any nays? Okay. If unanimous, I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
I need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Motion passes. All right. Having no further business, I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
I need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Any nays? Time of adjournment is 6:03 p.m. All right, thank you guys for coming out.